Let us perform no load and block rotor test on a 3-phase induction motor. The main purpose of doing this experiment is to determine the equivalent circuit of 3-phase induction motor and calculate various parameters of induction motor with the help of circuit diagram. These are the apparatus required for conducting the experiment. One quantity of voltmeter is required, which is MI type, and the range is 0 to 600 volts, and one quantity of ammeter is required, and that too it is MI type and the range is like this, and two quantities of wattmeters are required, and one among these is UPF and another one is LPF, and one quantity of tachometer is required, and connective wires are required for the experiment. These are the nameplate details of that induction motor, and power rating is 5 HP, voltage is 400 volts, current is 6.8 amps, speed is 1450 rpm, frequency 50 Hz, power factor is lagging. Let's go to the panel now.
We are going to see the panel board of no load and blocked rotor test on 3-phase squirrel cage induction motor, and the same panel can be used for load test on 3-phase induction motor also. So let us go to the panel board now. Now here is a 3-phase input supply. So the output, the input to the panel board can be given from these 3 terminals. So from these 3 terminals, the connections are to be given to the starter. Here we are using star delta starter. Then the output of the star delta starter terminals are given here according to the machine connection, that is whether it is star or delta, the connections are to be made to these output terminals of the starter. Then from these output terminals of this starter, the connections are to be taken to the voltmeter and ammeter. Here are the meters which are useful for this panel, for this experiment. So the voltage is to be connected in parallel with this star delta starter, and to measure the current, and ammeter is to be taken in series with the starter. So from there we are taking the help of a 3-phase variac. So this is a 3-phase variac to vary the tappings or to vary the voltage which is to be applied to the induction motor. So then we need the help of a wattmeter, we need the help of 2 wattmeters, as it is a 3-phase motor, to measure the total output power for this induction motor. These are the output terminals of the 3 phases or 3 different phases of the induction motor used here. So according to our need, that is whether we need to do the experiment on a star connected induction motor or delta connected induction motor, the connections are to be made to these terminals. So if we need a star connected motor, so these 3 lines from the starter are to be given to 3 starting terminals, that is here it is named as U1, V1 and W1. So directly from the 3 terminals are taken from the starter and given to U1, V1 and W1, and remaining 3 are shorted, that is U2, V2 and W2 are to be shorted. So if you need to do the experiment on a delta connected one, so all the terminals are to be connected in series, and those terminals are to be taken to the star delta starter. Here given that it is a 5 HP machine with a rated speed of 1450 rpm and rated current is 6.8 amperes. It runs at 50 Hz and rated voltage is 400 volts. And you can observe that the 3 terminals of each phase, the 2 terminals of each phase, that is total 6 phases, are taken here, and these connections are directly given to the panel board so that we can connect whether in star or delta as per our need.
This is the circuit diagram for conducting load test or brake test on 3-phase induction motor. Let us give the connections as per this circuit diagram.
Now let us see the connections. So the input to this panel board, that is given here, that is these 3 terminals. So these 3 terminals are to be connected to this 3-phase variac. So here it will be mentioned of these 6 terminals which are to be taken as input and which are to be taken as output. So if you observe here, it is given that see input at A1, A2, A3 and output at E1, E2, E3. Right, input at B1, B2, B3 and output at E1, E2, E3. So the input to this one, to this 3-phase variac is given to B1, B2 and B3, and output from this 3-phase variac is taken from E1, E2 and E3. So from these 3 terminals, So the connections are to be given to this star delta starter. So the output of this star delta starter are to be given to our meters, which are necessary for us to calculate the values. That is, the 3 terminals of the star delta starter are taken to one voltmeter. The voltmeter is connected in across these 2 terminals, and one ammeter is connected in series with this voltmeter, right. So from this ammeter, to measure the output power across each phase, so we need to connect 2 wattmeters, and the total power is to be calculated with the help of a 2 wattmeter method, right. So the connections to these wattmeters are to be given according to the circuit diagram. Now let us give the supply to the panel board. So for that, switch on the MCB, then put on the star delta starter. So increase the variac slowly, gradually. Right. Now let us take the no load values of this 3-phase induction motor. You can observe that the voltage is nearly 415 to 420 volts. Then the ammeter reading is slightly greater than 0, it is not completely 0. So as the rating of this ammeter is 10 amps, you can't observe that one. So if you clearly want to observe the ammeter readings, put a multimeter between these 2 terminals so that you can exactly take the current values. So coming to the wattmeter readings, you can observe that one wattmeter is reading completely 0, and the other wattmeter is showing us some value, right, that is nearly 0.01 watt. Then let us go to the speed of the motor. It is nearly 1486 RPM. So these are the no load values.
From the conducted experiment, we have to note down the readings of voltmeter, ammeter and wattmeter readings for no load and black rotor tests. And these are the modal calculations which are used to calculate the tabled column particulars. Thus, the no load and black rotor tests are performed on 3-phase induction motor. Thank you.